I know this subject has come up every time we have any safety meeting. However, it remains confusing to some despite how many times we talk about it, so let's examine it a little further with deeper analysis. First, let's look at the laws affecting trucks in Indiana. Except when passing a slower vehicle, entering or leaving a highway, or where a special hazard exists that requires for safety reasons the use of an alternative lane, a person may not operate a truck tractor, road tractor, semi-trailer, or pull trailer on any interstate highway in any lane except the right one. So this is the main one. Note, it's telling us you should be in the far right lane unless entering or leaving a highway. A special hazard exists, meaning the right lane is closed or something is keeping you from safely traveling in the right lane. Passing a slower vehicle, one of the key words here is a slower vehicle, not a series of vehicles. It's also important to note that unlike a car, if you speed while passing a vehicle, you will both get the speeding violation and the left lane violation. Now, there is one other law that came out in 2015, which also affects your ability to be in the left lane. This one says, any vehicle that travels at speed less than the established minimum shall travel in the right lanes to provide better flow of traffic on the interstate highways. Let's break that down a moment. Any vehicle traveling at a speed less than the established minimum, and they don't mean the speed limit. They're saying if traffic is moving 65 on a 55 and you're not doing 65, you don't belong in the left lane. And unlike the cars, this will get you a ticket for speeding. There's some very interesting articles about people getting tickets doing the speed limit but being in the left lane in Indiana. In addition to that, by being in the left lane, you will be found responsible for any crash that occurs in Indiana. There are attorneys who advertise to potential crash victims. This becomes negligence. It can absolutely affect the driver and owner of the truck personally. The most common place to get a ticket violation for being in the left lane or speeding is always going to be Route 30. This is Route 30 we're looking at here. You will also see signs along the way that prohibit you from being in the left lane as a truck. Well, don't be confused and think this means when you don't see that sign, you can drive the left lane. The law is very clear. If you are a truck driving in Indiana, you do not belong in the left lane. Last, just to show you some statistics, 30% of all violations in Indiana are speed related, and almost 7% of the rest of violations are all related to being in the left lane. These aren't JAS statistics. That's overall carriers traveling through Indiana for the country. They pass out a lot of violation tickets for going anywhere near that left lane, and the vast majority are given out on Route 30.